Hello and welcome. I'm Annie Garcia, head of the legal team here at Formity. I'm here to guide you through some significant updates to our data protection laws. If you're responsible for data protection in your organization, the next few minutes will be crucial. The UK's data privacy rules have evolved. The new Data, Use and Access Act 2025 is now law, and it brings significant changes to how you must handle data subject access requests, or DSARs. This isn't just another compliance hurdle. It's an opportunity to refine your processes, reduce administrative burdens, and strengthen your data governance framework. Today, we're cutting through the complexity to give you a clear, business-focused action plan. We'll explore what's changed, the strategic implications for your company, and how to turn these new obligations into an operational advantage. So, what are the headline changes for businesses? The Act introduces 3 practical updates to the DSAR process. First, the grounds for refusal have been clarified. The ambiguous term, manifestly unfounded or excessive, has been replaced. You can now refuse a request if it is deemed vexatious or excessive. A vexatious request is one that is an abuse of process or is intended to cause disruption. Think of malicious requests, or those designed to harass your staff rather than genuinely access data. This gives you a more robust, defensible position against illegitimate requests. Second, the Act formally codifies that you only need to conduct a reasonable and proportionate search for data. This is a significant clarification. It means you are no longer expected to carry out exhaustive searches that are disproportionate to the request itself. This helps manage the cost and resource drain of overly broad or vague DSARs. And third, the Act introduces a stop the clock mechanism. If a request is unclear, you can now officially pause the 1-month response deadline while you seek and wait for clarification from the individual. This gives your team breathing room to get the details right without breaching statutory timelines. These changes require action. Your operational response is key to leveraging these new rules effectively. First, update your internal DSAR playbook. Your policies and procedures must reflect the new terminology of vexatious or excessive. Define what this means for your organization and create a clear process for identifying and handling such requests. Second, train your team. Everyone, from your frontline staff who might receive a request to your DPO and legal teams who will assess it, needs to understand the new rules. They must know how to spot a potentially vexatious request and understand the reasonable and proportionate search standard. Third, document everything. If you decide to refuse a request on the grounds that it is vexatious, the burden of proof is on you. You must have a clear, documented audit trail of your decision-making process. This will be vital if your decision is challenged and investigated by the new Information Commission. Finally, manage the stop the clock process carefully. While it's a useful tool, you must use it reasonably. Ensure that your requests for clarification are specific and necessary, and that you restart the clock promptly upon receiving the required information. Crucially, in the context of these new laws, a platform like Privacy 360 provides an end-to-end, unchangeable audit trail. Every decision, every communication, every search parameter is logged. This provides the robust documentation you need to justify your actions to the regulator, the Information Commission. By automating the process, you not only reduce administrative overhead, but also significantly mitigate your compliance risk. To sum up, the Data Use and Access Act 2025 is reshaping the DSAR landscape. For businesses, this is a move towards a more practical and balanced framework. So, what are your immediate next steps? First, conduct a thorough review of your current DSAR policies and update them to reflect the new legal standard. Second, roll out training to ensure your staff are confident in applying the new rules. Third, evaluate your technology. Can your current systems efficiently handle these new requirements? Or is it time to consider a dedicated automation platform like Formity Privacy 360? And finally, stay informed. The UK's regulator, formerly the ICO, and now being restructured as the Information Commission, will be releasing updated guidance. Make sure you are subscribed to our Formity Privacy 360 YouTube channel. By taking these proactive steps, you can ensure your organization is not just compliant, but is also managing data subject rights in the most efficient and defensible way possible. Thank you for your time. I'm Annie Garcia. Stay smart, stay compliant.